Would it be possible to beat Sarachnus with loot boxes? Let me explain. This is Larry the Loot Boxer, a hardcore Iron Man that at every level gets to open a loot box and permanently unlock a random item in the game. And for every cape he unlocks, he gets to choose one item to unlock for free. The catch, until then, almost every item in the game is locked. I've also locked him to Karen for this challenge and given him Druidic Ritual and X marks the spot so that he won't be locked behind stupid stuff. This is probably one of the hardest challenges that we've faced yet. Enjoy! All right, and just like that, we've made it. I tried it on one of my old burner accounts now. And I did see that it pulled over two of the things that I got in that old account. So I think what we'll do is we'll just count the first two levels that I get as these two things. I guess I could, in theory, nullify these and not count them if I wanted to, but just so that the list is clean, I guess I'll have to turn the thing off for two levels. This plugin isn't I can't imagine it's maintained super well, and there's no way to reset my progress. So hopefully I never ever make any sort of mistake. I'm gonna go quick get these two out of the way. Then I think we're gonna just start with doing as many quests as we can right away. There's not honestly that many quests in Karend. Honestly, if we could just I hate doing quests. So if we could just get them out of the way now, that might be preferred. I'm gonna go smack on a crab for a little while. Well, here, actually, I'll just smack on these seagulls since we're right here. They won't fight back, right? Seagulls don't actually do any damage. That's kind of the whole thing. Oh, we can't take bones. We don't have bones unlocked. Oh man. Right. Okay, so we can't train prayer quite yet. All right, we're back. So we'll turn this on like so, and now we're good. As you can see here, we're 160 levels away from it showing 3 options every level up, which is just when we hit total level 200. We do need to get some levels, and fast. So what about Client of Karen? Does that give us a bunch of XP right now? We don't have a feather. Well, let's get our melee stat up to 4 here, so we can get it up with attack. I spent a good while of the day flinching that bear, getting Druidic Ritual and X marks the spot done, so I'm gonna finish off my day with a couple of item rolls here. I want to get a couple loot boxes under my belt. So, whoa! A magic hat or white flowers. I don't know which I'm more likely to encounter. This is probably going to have infinitely more value to me than white flowers would, so I'm gonna go with this. So I've got anti-poison mix, cooked Larupia, and decorative armor, magic hat. Okay, admittedly, not great. Well, I can pickpocket this guy for thieving XP, and he can beat the shit out of me, I guess. Since coins aren't something that I have to unlock, and neither are coin pouches, they are fair game. So that's really the only item that I have right now that I can keep. Come back. Okay, grok legs. That's probably the closest thing that I could probably get to me. I can't imagine I'm gonna be coming across a Fremnic Grey Cloak anytime soon. So I'll go with the grok legs for now. Okay, this guy is just whooping my ass. Okay, all right. As a hardcore, I think 4 health is where I draw the line with thieving. Let's take a look at the rest of our stats. Another solid one that we could do right now would be agility. There is the Shazian agility course. So it's by the fight tent. Okay, let's head north. Let's go to the Shazian situation. I think that Karend is relatively non-hostile. I can't think of anything off the top of my head above ground. There's a lot of tools that we need to get. Tinderbox, hammer, chisel, knife, that are keeping a lot of skills at bay. I thought that the Shazian course took level 5 before. Did they change that? You can't be hurt by this course, can you? There's no way you'd take 5 damage, right? Okay. Was that the whole thing? Not bad. What an unbelievable choice for 2 items I'll never see in my life. I gotta go with the helm. It's such a classic pick. I mean, just having that in the list. Oh, that looks nice. Doesn't do anything for us, but I guess we're gonna spend some time here bagging some laps. Might as well. I mean, this seems to be a way that I don't think we can fail. And if we do, I can't imagine we take more than 1 or 2 damage. And we're healing pretty fast. So let's do some agility training. As I get a few levels in on this course, I guess now would be a good time to explain how items work in this game mode. So the majority of items I can get to are currently locked behind these loot boxes. However, that doesn't technically stop them from entering my inventory. Let me explain. Say down the line I unlock a bronze axe and want to train wood cutting on trees. That is something I can do because I have the tool and I'm using it on a resource. The product it provides, however, is locked to me until I get it in a loot box, meaning I can't use it or bank it. I have to drop it on the floor. So I have to be thoughtful which grinds make sense to do when, so I'm not throwing away thousands of XP. So, say I get a small net, I can fish shrimp, but I need to unlock raw shrimp to cook them, and cook shrimp to eat them. You can see how grinding in this can quickly become quite frustrating. But thankfully, there are training methods that don't require items at all. Speaking of which... Oh... Mystic Mist Staff? Or an Ancestral Robe Top. I'm pretty sure this is in Varlamore. I'm almost positive you can get this in Corrend. Whatever. Another great one. Gilded D'hide Chaps. Really? All right, sure. I mean, that's something that in theory I could get at some point because clue scrolls are a possibility, right? Like clue scrolls aren't something that's going to show up as an option on here, right? It's not going to show up as like medium clue scroll. That's not going to be a thing. But I do need to have every single item that's required along the way unlocked. And every step has to be in Corrend. So double tough. And it has to give me Gilded D'hide Chaps. So it's like a 1 in a billion chance, but I like those odds. Ooh. Bronze Bolts Unfinished or Zealot Boots. I gotta go with the Bronze Bolts Unfinished, right? Does this mean I have a smithing method? I just need bronze bar? I gotta go with Bronze Bolts Unfinished. That's gotta be one of my options here. I mean, Zealot Boots can't possibly be better than Bronze Bolts Unfinished here. Can't possibly be. Oh, man. Both of those are worthless. I guess Elemental Helmet. Sure. So far, so weird. I'm not gonna lie. We've got plenty of room to grow, though. I mean, we've got so many melee stats that we can increase. Like, we've got plenty of items. We just need one tool. We just need one thing. You know, we're good. Oh, all the sailing stuff's in here, too. Lovely. Well, I'm not gonna be able to get a boat, so I guess that. Sure, why not? Have I been flying through agility levels? Is this course like crazy good XP? Have I been sleeping on this course? Like, I'm level 7 and I've only done this course 5 times. So, gold elegant shirt it is. Here we go! A jade bracelet or Masuri chaps. I guess jade bracelet's probably the closest thing that I'm gonna come to. That's such a weird pull, but okay, jade bracelet it is. Like, it's such a weird pull that might actually have value, but I don't know where I would get jade. Ooh, okay, hey, wait a minute. We've got ourselves a piece of armor, finally! It looks like somebody actually sells this too in Corrend, so give it! I don't know if Iron Plate Skirt is really gonna do anything, but it sure as hell is gonna get here a lot quicker than an ancient dragon D'hide shield that, I mean, we're never gonna see that ever. That's just not... It's never gonna happen. I'm worried that one of these times we're going to get a impossible pick. Like, it's gonna be a tinderbox versus a knife or something. Whoa, what? A thorny bagged hedge or a bolt rack? Well, we'll do the thorny bagged hedge. I have a higher chance of getting that, I'd imagine. Whatever that is. Oh my god, I attacked the wrong guy. Whoa! No. Okay, so that is a danger that I have to watch out for. So we did get a Mark of Grace somewhere on this course. I don't know where. It usually has these as red when there's a Mark of Grace lying around. Are they not red because I can't get them? There's like a house rule that I can still pick these up, but I can't because I didn't set it that way because I don't want them. One, because we're not in a place where we can even damn use them, so it doesn't really matter. But now I realize that this is just going to be red now forever. These action points are just going to be red now instead of green. So I mean, it fits Shazian better this way, I think. The green just didn't fit for me. Oh, what? What can I do with an empty cup? Looks like I can make certain types of tea, but not with anything that I have access to. There is an empty cup spawn here in Hosidius, so it would be something I could get access to. But as soon as I fill it with something, it would no longer be an empty cup. I guess we'll go with the amulet mold for now. I don't think that the empty cup is going to do anything for us. I think that there would be like a niche cooking method, but I can't get nettles here, and I can't get whatever the hell that other tea was. But that's the difference between this account and the other one, is this one has other stuff I could be. I don't know what an adamant cane is. I'm guessing this is from Clue Scrolls, so I'm just gonna go with the maple longbow unstrung. And let's do it. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do. I can already feel the addiction kicking in of this. Just one more loot box. Just one more loot box. I can feel it. It's like sucking me in. Oh my god. Well, wait a minute. Where is the lava battle staff from? It's from the catacombs, right? You get it from specters, mainly. Yeah, we can get it in the catacombs of Kourend. Lava battle staff it is, baby. Okay, so we've got, in theory, way to access magic. We just need a way to get to air. Well, now we gotta do one more. I mean, now we can't end on a win like that. We just simply can't end the night on a win. Like, I still pick him up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way I could get an occult necklace, right? It's dropped by the Smoke Devil. That is in the Smoke Devil dungeon, which is by Castle Wars. So no, white berries it is. You know, now that we have access to our first item, I feel like it's only right that we go try and get that item. I feel like we should prioritize it. Let's go pickpocket for a while and go see what we can get. I think that there's people here that we can pickpocket. Yes, there are. I'm gonna pickpocket the hell out of this lady until she doesn't have any money anymore, or until I have enough to buy a skirt. You know, these ones feel pretty bad, where it's either like two items that I'll just never see. I like green. Green's my favorite color. I'll go with this. Okay. Soda ash, huh? If I can get buckets of sand, that's crafting XP? Well, is it crafting XP? I guess it's not crafting XP unless I have access to the glass blowing situation, which I could get, and then also molten glass. But it's certainly going to be better than a marlin. I'm never going to get a marlin, so I guess soda ash? I'm going to guess that a iron plate skirt's like 250-ish coins, so I'm going to shoot for that. It's so weird, like, mousing over everything and not being able to, like, do anything. Normally, I'm so used to having my mouse, like, interact with things, but it feels so empty when I'm moving my mouse. I feel like there's, like I'm lagging out of the game or something. All right, here we go. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Sure, man. The dragon metal lump, why not? There are 4,088 items. And there's 2,277 total levels. I'm excluding sailing because I can't actually get sailing. I'm pretty sure I can access all other skills. Except for, I guess I can't access rune crafting, which is fine. I wasn't gonna do rune crafting anyway. Oh my god! Oh my god, an actual weapon! Okay, but is it actually valuable? A bronze longsword? I feel like I would do more damage just with my fists, no? I mean, when it's paired up against the citizen trousers, I don't even know what the hell those are, but they don't look like something that would be in Kourend. So, I guess I'll go with the bronze longsword. Ma'am, can you give me the bronze pickaxe? That would be the craziest drop I could ever ask for. Or like a bronze axe. Hell, I'd take any kind of pickaxe or axe right now. There it is, 280 coins. Okay, that's all we need. What? What you mean I got the Karamjan monkey? The whole monkey? I gotta have the monkey. I don't give a damn about the shoes. Give me the monkey. All right, let's get this skirt. I didn't wait for my health to heal all the way up because we're only like 19 gold away. I thought, you know, it'd be easy to get the... I thought it'd be a breeze to get the money. Yeah, here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, hey, let's keep this train going. Yeah, okay. The last thing I want to do is get this account killed due to pickpocketing. But brother, I mean, we're so close. Ugh. Man, I feel like I'm being tested. I feel like this is the first test of the account. This has got to be it, right? This has got to be the first test of every hardcore account, is whether or not you're willing to survive these small little battles. Because if you're not willing to survive this, you know, give yourself the breathing room to take damage when necessary, to get that bag. Do you really deserve it in the first place? Okay. Give me the damn skirt. Give me it. Oh, okay. That's kind of not how I expected it to look, but that's looking whoa. I didn't realize how much of a schnoz he had on him. Okay, well, I guess time to get back to the course, because I do not want to continue getting myself killed. And then go pickpocket until I don't have health anymore, and then rinse and repeat. I don't mind that idea, you know? That way we've got a bit of a cycle going. Future me, you're gonna have a real pain in the ass to break through, but that's not a problem for me. I just gotta hit record and yap for hours. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do Imp Catcher anytime soon. So let's go with these blue boots. What? What are these? Is this Sherlock's hat? I got the dragon lump of metal. I'll just go with this, you know? I might as well complete all the pieces of Exodia. We are favored in a way where this course will eventually upgrade at level 45 to the next version of the course. I don't know if it's really an upgrade though, because I think it ends right there. And then do I have to run all the way over to the start over there? That doesn't seem, unless it like gives me a huge drop in XP, that doesn't seem like a great move. Oh man. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Can I do anything with an egg? No, not really. It doesn't look like blue dehyde vamp braces or something we can even get, so I guess we're gonna go with the egg. In theory, we could make cooked eggs at some point if we get a bowl. I guess that means that at 99, we could select bowl as an option, and then we could use lamps to get cooking up to 13, and then we could cook eggs all the way to 99 cooking. So we've got cooking technically unlocked. I'd like a more solid way for it to be unlocked, like a way that isn't giving me like, I think it was 30-ish XP per, but you know, what do you do? It was at this point that I realized I had a good bit of loot boxes waiting for me in the form of combat levels, so it was time to go back to punching seagulls. All right, let's get to smacking around some seagulls. Again, it'll be an easy couple of... Hello? Oh, I could have swore that was a person. Anyway, it's going to be some easy loot boxes. I can't imagine we're going to get anything super great from free loot boxes, you know? It's kind of my same vibe, or like the same theory I have when I'm talking about clue boxes or clue caskets. If I have a hard clue casket that requires me to go out to the wilderness 5 different times, I expect it to have like a pretty decent drop inside of it. You know what I mean? Ooh, we've got 2 chances right now because we got Constitution and Oak Plank seems like the clear winner here, right? Red Elegant Skirt doesn't seem very useful. Ooh. One of these is a loot item that's directly here. That would be a really cool cosmetic to have for an account like this. The other one is an oil lamp, which I think is something we can make, right? Yes, it's a level 12 glass blowing, which we have soda ash. Ah, damn it. Am I ever gonna get a grubby key though? Oil lamp. I gotta go with the oil lamp. I got it. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that decision, but I just have to. I have to be able to get the skilling unlocks now so I can try and chart my path as best as I can. There is a charter ship here, right? Yeah, okay, there's one right here. So in the event that we do get soda ash or buckets of sand and a blowpipe, we just need molten glass. We've got craft. Not great crafting. It gives not the best crafting experience, right? But hey, it's an option. This has got to be a clue scroll thing, so let's just go with the orange dye, I guess. Let me know down in the comments too. Let me know if there's some sort of skilling method that I'm missing. There's gotta be. There's gotta be some Corrend skilling method that doesn't require me to have an item that I'm missing, you know? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. Because I feel like there's a lot of Corrend stuff that you could just do stuff in Corrend and get XP, you know? Like getting the worms over there. Like, I think you need a bucket at least, but like, you just do that, you know? Oh, nah, ceremonial eggs, why not? There's a part of me that really wonders what I'm gonna go with. Once I do hit that first 99, you know, it's tough to think about because there's so many paths I could go. Like, I could just go with bones. That would be a very slow and long process to getting to prayer, but like, it'd be what we need. Well, I feel like I gotta go with the mackerel here, right? Because I can't imagine that fell dip weasel fur is gonna really help me too much. I just can't foresee there being much of a value to that, but mackerels could potentially be a food source in the future, so let's go with that, I guess, for now. What an actual tough, oh no. I mean, on the surface it seems tough, but like realistically, there's no way I'm getting my smithing up to the point where I'm making adamant bolts. That's just not a reality that I would find myself in. So I gotta go with this raw salmon. Raw salmon's kind of a huge grab. You know, there's a part of me that wishes that I could runecraft, but there's also a part of me that is glad that I can't because I hate runecrafting. What? What do you mean? Energy potion or rune plate legs cold trim? I guess I'll go with the energy potion. That feels like the move. Even if I were to somehow complete what I would imagine is a hard clue scroll, I can't imagine these being in a medium or below, but maybe. Let's go with the energy. Ooh, a hit point level? Okay. What do we get? Ugh. Yeah, clown around. All right. Jester Cape it is. Is the Hydra's Eye from the alchemical Hydras? If so, that's something that we could maybe work towards like way later. It is. It's how you can create the brimstone ring. I see. Hydra's Eye. Raw anglerfish, huh? I mean, it sure beats the Dragon Helm schematic, so... When looking at the drops on this account, they should be categorized into 4 distinct categories. The least important category is the miscellaneous category. This is all the clue scroll garbage or late game boss stuff that we might come across at some point, but likely won't really. This also includes all the sailing trash or any other garbage that comes through these loot boxes. Next up on the list are products and consumables. This is the category where However, at this point in the game, we really can't get too excited about any of it because we don't have any means of acquiring it quite yet. But at some point, we will either be lucky enough to get the means to make these items, or we will use our level 99 free items to make them reality. Above that, we have gear. While I spent some time debating whether or not gear would get its own category or just get lumped with the last one, I came to the conclusion that since all it really takes is for us to have the levels to equip it and for it to drop from an enemy, it becomes a lot more appealing. Plus, since this is a hardcore Iron Man, we are going to need the best gear that we can find. And finally, at the top of the list, the most important game-changing, reality-altering items we could get from these loot boxes are tools.
Savings are at the Home Depot, the best place for tools. Tools to take your doing anywhere. Job after job, weekend after weekend.
Get a free tool with select battery kit.
Well, you get the point. So many levels are currently locked behind one or more tools at a time that every tool that we get is a blessing. There really isn't anything better that we could get this early in the game. Speaking of which... okay, what do we get? Oh my god! Oh my... yes! It's a skill officially unlocked! Oh, hey! How's it going? Thanks for sticking around. These videos take a while to grind out, so I appreciate you watching. I've been out here for months now, ever since that dreadful poll, killing mammoths, trying to get enough content together for an episode 2 for the Chunk Man. A lot has happened in that time, and I mean a lot. See you soon.